Okay, Anita is here to show us some Chinese astrology here. And tell us what you're going to show us right now.
Okay, so one of the things, and this is actually the only calendar like this, okay? So date selection is really important. It's all about timing and dates. And so my associate Amy, who's in the Midwest, and I painstakingly go through every single day, and then she does magic hours. So she goes to every hour on the day. We put this on Google Calendar. Okay, and one of the things is we combined, the reason that makes this unique is we combined a lot of references. So first of all, there's a Dong Gong rating. So there's some guy in ancient times named Dong Gong, and he picked energetically really good dates. So the idea is if you do the right thing on the right date, it can be successful. So that's one of the first things. So let's look at here like on the 9th. So you push this, and it says success date. So a success date is great when you want everything to be successful. So I give you kind of a list. This is great for medical treatments, business proposals. So this gives you an idea. So it is a great day for everyone. Okay, so everyone will have a success day generally, but I mean, you have to do something about it. Also what it's bad for. Now we also add other energies onto the day. So you can read other things. It's got a constellation. Now, what's the other thing we did is we add Qi Men, so back to the east. So here's the deal. The day has like a good energy, but if you really want to tap into it, you put your back to the east, your guardian's called Chief. Chief, you can ask for anything, and then you meditate. Okay, so it'll sort of, it's dummy proof that it tells you everything, but what you're looking to do, actually that's a great day because it is magic hour, so if you
What day is that?
push that, it is
December 9th.
December 9th is like,
I remember that date.
if you don't get the calendar, you can remember that date, but it'll tell you, so between 9 to 11, it says northwest, because Chinese astrology is really, and metaphysics and timing is about the specific physical space. It's about the specific hour, and also it's about putting your back to that direction or being in that Feng Shui space. So if you can click all those, you can take a day and turn it into A+. It's like really kind of amazing. So it is very complex, but we made it kind of simple. So as you go through, if a day is written in gray, it does not have a Dong Gong rating. But it has other things because you don't want to just write off the day and say, oh, it's just a dud day. So it tells you a constellation, which gives you energy. But most importantly, it tells you the energy of the day. So this is back to south with Tortoise. And Tortoise will tell you what to do. So what I look at it daily as every day has a direction. So I think of it as this way. The day has an energetic vibration. I know which direction. I will put my back to that direction. I meditate for 15 seconds, 30 seconds, a minute. It is not long. And I feel like I'm like, let's say you're in the south of France and you're opening up the shutter and you're like diving into the day. So it's the difference between just the day being the day and knocking your head against the wall and pushing and just go, I'm gonna flow with the energy of the day. That's what I get out of it. Even if I don't look at every other detail, I'm like, okay, today the energy is back to east. Put the back to east. I'll look to see what is the guardian. If it's harmony, I'll connect more with people. If it's tiger, it's for health and having more stamina. So you kind of look for what it is, but at the very least, you just kind of go, okay, all right, here's the energy. I snap my fingers and I just move on with the day. I don't know, it's amazing. So, sometimes people pay us a lot of money to pick, let's say, a great date for a business deal, a business call, a wedding, a medical treatment, something. But you have it right here. And I also added like moon, full moon, and new moon. And actually this year I gave a lot more info because people were like, tell me more. So like here's full moon because I'm not really the moon person. I mean, I'm affected by it, but I have full moon rituals. And I talk about the full moon is, what planet is it? I give information and retrograde. So like this way, you know when your retrogrades are coming up. It just kind of, it gives you, it makes you in charge.
It's a little roadmap.
It is. And then just one last powerful thing is, so every day, like, okay, so everybody, let's say, could have the right energy, same energy. Well, to personalize it, we know your Chinese astrology chart. So on your astrology chart, so we know your animal sign. So you look to go clash animals. So if you have a rat in your chart, the day is just not going to be an A+ day. Let's say the day has all these great things, but your rat, it's like, okay, it may be A- for me or B+. So you have a realistic expectation. But then just so, you can be like, don't be doomy and gloomy. If you have any of the other animals, like I have a horse, and so that means a good money day, good general day. So you can go deep or not deep. Mm-hmm. It's really easy. It's explainable. I always just look at the clash animals, and I will tell you one thing interesting about the calendar. So Google calendars on everyone's phone, and so we use it. So there's a day called a Fuyin day. That's when the Qi Men chart is the same element. It's a little stuck energetically. They come along every couple times a month. I feel them. If it's got great elements and it's Fuyin, I'm sensitive and I'll just know, just be realistic. Next year, man, like half of every month is Fuyin. Half of every month is Fuyin. Next year's gonna be crazy. And if you don't have a strategy and a plan and tools, I think people are gonna be not so happy. But if you do have a strategy and tools, you can have an amazing year. You just have, it doesn't matter whether it's Chinese, astrology, whatever tools you wanna use. I just happen to like this. So there you go.